Dan, what explains why certain Republicans like Tucker Carlson have become so pro-Putin? Good question. What does explain that?
Your buddy. Man, I don't know. Tucker hates my guts. I mean, I think we all know that.
Well, that says a lot for you.
Yeah, you guys. I don't know how to explain Tucker. I've never met Tucker. Never even spoken with him. He just trashes me because I think it's a bad idea if Russia wins a land war in Europe. And I would remind everybody, I know this is getting serious, but I would remind everybody, if you don't stop Russia there, right, and we're spending maybe 5 to 10% of our GDP, defense spending just on supporting Ukraine so they can fight their own battles. If you didn't do that, if you never gave them any stingers, never gave them any javelins, you'd have a Russian army that is fully intact and also very aware that we don't defend our friends, and they'd be on the border of former NATO countries. If you want to get closer to war, that's how you get closer to war. So what do I make of some random, his opinion who got fired from Fox News? I don't know.
That opinion, which I agree with, is out of step with your own party.
It's about half and half. I mean,
really?
You can see it in our votes, yeah. I mean, it's an ongoing discussion. And Trump, by the way, has never ran away from it. Trump has always said, first of all, he threatened Putin when he was in office. He said, look, we're going to bomb.
With what, a kiss?
In a culture like Russia's, that would be a threat.
Right.
But no, he said, purportedly said, I'm going to bomb the shit out of Moscow if you invade Ukraine. In any case, we know he didn't invade Ukraine while he was president. He increased the lethal aid to Ukraine by a lot, actually. And he's never said he's backing away from Ukraine. What he has said is it should be a loan, we should have mining rights, Europeans should pay more, all things I think we all agree with.
Okay.
Except that whole impeachment thing.
Which part? The ones that Democrats impeached him for?
Withholding aid to Ukraine.
Well, the thing that Biden did before that.
Point.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, but that's diplomacy. And Biden did the exact.
That's not diplomacy.
Biden did the exact same thing, literally to the exact same country.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
really?
he did.
What did he do?
He was bragging about withholding aid unless they fired that the prosecutor.
A corrupt prosecutor,
right,
which is what your party complains about
that's
when
diplomacy.
sending aid to them.
So American presidents have that power to say, no, we're going to withhold aid because we don't like what you're doing. If our State Department and I'm not bashing Biden for doing that either, by the way.
But Trump was withholding aid because he wanted an investigation into Hunter
within their
Biden.
powers as the president. Sorry,
you know, you could misuse power. And he was saying if you don't, it was congressionally authorized, I think it was $400 million authorization. And he tells the guy, if you don't give me some dirt, I'm going to withhold it. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's not right. That's not right. Congress voted for that. It was the law. And I think the whole, I don't understand the whole Russia stuff in terms of Tucker. Yeah, he was a friend of mine, did a show with him. He used to say that shit in the green room, and I thought he was joking and being provocative. It turned out he really believed it. It
goes back that far?
It was pretty...
Could I explain Russia?
The guys are pretty bad. What can I say?
What's going on with Russia? Because we once did an editorial out on this show. It's the last country that's all in on white. Did you watch the Olympics? Like every country in the world now is multiracial.
Yes.
Not Russia. I think that's something that a part of the Republican Party just really likes about Russia. They are not for multiculturalism. They're not for
No one
I think
wants
there's more
to
white people in Sweden. I mean, I don't think
Sweden
that's a good...
took in like a million...
Norway. Like, I think they have the higher white population. Russia has like a whole Asian... Come on. I'm not... That's just not it.
That is it.
That's not it.
I could read you the quotes. They love it. They're quotes about how like it's the last country in Europe that's going to be completely white. And anyway, we'll move on.
There's some people who like Russia for unknown reasons. I just don't know how to explain.
People like the ballet.
Caitlin, what is the most...
They're great at ballet.
They're very good.
I mean, very good ballet.
They're very good. They're very good at doping, too.
Even their drink is called a White Russian.
There's a Black Russian, too.